10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it feels like his grandmama's prayers and my grandmama's prayers met up in heaven and brought us together. As if we didn't have a choice, only a knowing and a longing one for the other until we meet again in the next lifetime. And this lifetime is the one where we finally come together and stay together. He moves me with the power of his presence. I get charged from lips to hips, so better yet, head to toe tips when I sense his essence. But I don't know how long I can do this. Even though when I started, I knew this. My heart is getting involved, and I cannot have all of your time, your love, your energy. Don't even know if you're as into me. I want you like a new baby wants his mama, wants you like a new mama wants her baby, wants you like my next breath. What a situation. I mean, talk about a test of my patience. Don't want to be a fool, but I'm a special kind of fool for you, baby. And I'll do what you want me to do. Special kind of fool, yeah. I'll be so good to you, baby. I'll be so good to you, baby. I'll be so good to you, baby, 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 baby. I'll be so special. Yeah, I'm special, all right. It wasn't me. It's not you. It's not me you come home to at night. I'm left holding my pillow tight. Can't call you on the phone when I got a Jones, despite the kindness you've shown. Where this is going is unknown. Don't think I can be that strong. I don't want to be that strong. I don't want to wait that long. Hope you find another home before I have to leave you alone. I want someone especially for me, because I don't have to be a special kind of fool for you.
And nobody.
But I am. I'm a special kind of fool for you, baby. And I'll do what you want me to do. Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome to Poetic Levitation Live. And this is a very special love edition.
Hello.
Hello. And I want you all to meet my very, very, very special guest. I can't believe I finally got him to come and be on the podcast with me. But this, y'all, this is the love of my life.
What's happening, Calvin?
Mr. Derek Hamilton. Welcome.
Get conked up. What's happening?
All right, y'all. So let me formally introduce you to both parts of what we like to call the Midwest connection, okay?
Please believe it.
Because I'm from Chi-Town
And I'm from Kansas City.
and Kansas City, okay? So there you have it. We got some Bears and we got some Chiefs. What's up? How about those Chiefs?
Y'all ready for this?
How about those Bears?
Let's go.
Hey, y'all. So thank you again for tuning in. So today we want to talk about love. Our co-host couldn't be here. Teresa, Miss African Queen, and Eric, Son of Light. They are off taking care of business right now, leveling up in many different ways, taking time to rest and to heal and to get some things in order. So my boo was kind enough to step in and join us today.
So I'm here, y'all.
He's here, yay. All right, so you want to give them a little insight on who you are, who we are, how we met,
Well,
whatever
hey,
comes to you.
goes back a long time. We met at a mutual friends. Things just grew from there, but at the same time, there was a time period in which everything was a blank.
Yes.
You know, you have different things going on in your lives, and things just can't go the way you want it to go. So, which in everything's in life, you know, you take the good with the bad and let the Lord handle the rest. If it works out, it works out. If it don't, then hey, it is what it was.
That was my prayer.
And here we are.
That was my prayer. I actually had that belief in mind. You know, you ever heard that saying, if you love something, let it go. And if it comes back, hey, it's yours.
Yeah, be careful with that because some folks don't look at the same way.
Yeah, true that. True
It didn't
that.
quite work out that second time around.
Sometimes it doesn't.
So, hey, like I say, you just let it be what it's going to be.
It didn't work out the second time around for us.
The
either.
third.
The third time was the charm. Hey.
Hey.
It was like some divine force behind that because you can't explain how our paths kept crossing like that. It wasn't like we were
It was
in a position to really make a
difference.
move. Right. So it was just, you know.
You're dealing with your own life's elements, your own life situations, and at this point in time, relationships just aren't where relationships should be. So
Yeah.
you go to the next phase, which is, hey, we move on in life and wish you well. And
But the one of the main, a lot of things stand out, of course, about you. But one of the main things for me was you always put your children first, no matter what. And I appreciate that. And I think I told you that before. As a mother of my own 3 boys, as a sister, as a daughter, I appreciate that, especially being I consider myself a daddy's girl, even though my dad, you know, I grew up in Chicago and my dad moved to California when I was 11. So that was not an easy transition for me or easy thing to deal with. But, you know, we all did what we had to do, and I got to visit, you know. But, man.
communication is important.
Communication is key.
You know, it's if the children are our future, then they need to be a part of it. And the reason I had to keep my children in mind is the simple fact that they didn't choose to be in the situation that they was in.
That's right.
You know, sometimes when you decide to move on, some people move on and forget that, look, the child didn't say, this is where I want to be.
Exactly, yeah.
So you can't turn your back on the ones that got you where you are. And what got you there is you said it yourself. I do everything for my kids. Well, at this point in time, since you're moving on in your life, you can't forget about those that got you where you are. And your kids were your backbone that kept you strong. So, hey.
And kept you grounded.
I'm not going to turn my back on my kids. And just because I chose to move on from their mother, that doesn't mean that they have to suffer. So whatever goes on in life will go on just as if I was sitting there or if I'm not.
And that reminds me of my grandma said, I'm so glad she got a chance to meet you before she passed away. But she kind of elbowed my mom and said, he was raised right. Shout out to Mama Hamilton. Yes.
Well, in that same words, I got a few uncles I can thank for that because, you know, they married women that that had kids out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
So that meant a lot to me. You know, if you really appreciate fatherhood, then there's a start right there because he didn't have to take on this lady and somebody else's child, but they did.
Yeah.
And you know, I looked up to that. And even though
Yeah.
my dad left, so that made me stronger in that aspect that says, you know, well, if don't nobody want to talk to my mother, be with my mother, whatever that situation was, and if she decided not to date, then that was her decision. But at the same time, kids suffer behind parents' decisions, and that's not the way it's supposed to be.
True.
And
True.
that's the way that I felt that I should live as I journey throughout my life. And hey, what some may call a mistake, some may call it was great. And
Yeah.
at the way that I'm living my life, hey, my kids are happy, I'm happy, our relationship is great. So hey, everything else is it don't matter.
Yeah, yeah, or it's secondary at best. So I just want to say, it definitely takes a village. I want to give a shout out to all your uncles, all the uncles out there, all the aunts, all the bonus
Hmm.
dads that keep the kids in touch with that side of their family, even if the mother and the father are not
Hmm.
able to be cordial or get along. Shout out to all the uncles and aunties, man,
Hmm.
that keep that connection strong and keep they keep that keeps the family strong,
Yep.
so that's major because so many of us get caught up in our own drama and what we think or who we think that other person is, and we cut the children off from
Hmm.
their inheritance, their benefits. They should still be able to connect, as long as it's not
They have an extended family.
a toxic, situation. I'm sure, well, hopefully everybody is not.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, man, I just, yeah, shout out to all the bonus dads, bonus moms, the grandmas,
Oh yes.
stepdads, whatever, however you call it, aunties,
Hmm.
uncles, because y'all make the difference. Y'all bridge that gap because we all need help, right?
We all do. We all do. We all do. It's a growing situation, but at the same time, hey, you look at it how you want it, and I want it better than what I had. I didn't. My dad left at an early age. Now I'm not gonna sit around and talk bad on him because you know he had to do what he had to do, whatever that was. And at the same time, I'm gonna also praise him at the simple fact because he wasn't in my life. Now I don't want y'all to look crazy, but I really want you to think about that because it's like what he didn't do made me do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So you still were a part of my life because what you didn't do made me do what I'm doing. And I want my kids to understand that and want other kids to understand. Look, just because your parents didn't, don't mean you don't.
Yeah.
So stay focused, keep your mind right, and make intelligent decisions, not decisions based out of anger and emotions and attitude.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
that's
keep your
definitely
mind focused, stay right, and look at those that did wrong and find bright lights in it because there's
that's it.
always something in there.
There's always a silver lining. Always. I love the way you think. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah, hey, it all goes
But
with
yeah,
life's journeys. You know, we go through things, and look, if you can't find joy in pain, then something wrong with you.
man, you got to. That's
I mean, I know it hurts, but
that's
at
how
the
you
same
keep
time, the
going.
Lord got you through it. So there's joy right there.
And you know what? It reminds me of something that Tyler Perry said, and I forget, it was one of those stage plays that I love so much. But he basically, it was one, I think it was one with Medea. But yeah, he basically said, and this is me paraphrasing and mixing it with my own thoughts, but I believe that divine order is divine order and that everything
Hmm.
is in divine order, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, what have you, however you judge it. If it was not divine order, as harsh as that sound for some of the things that go down,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? The silver lining in that is, and it leading back to what Tyler Perry said, sometimes you can learn better from a person's absence
Yep.
what not to do or
Hmm.
even what to
To do.
do.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's it. We got to take those lemons and make lemonade and keep it moving, right?
And definitely, all you gotta do is throw some sugar in
Do little sugar, little water.
there. You always gotta add something. I don't care how good it was made for you. You're gonna put your own spin on it to make it to yours.
And I feel like in the grand scheme of thing, the thing that helps us to, because when you in the midst of the conflict, in the midst of whatever the problem is, it's hard to see outside of that. Best thing to do is to somehow, some way, rise to a higher perspective. Look at the bigger picture.
What do you want?
What do you want?
It's the bottom line. What do you want? I mean, it's like you can look at that person all day and pinpoint this. You can say, I want my man to be like this. I want my woman to be like that. All right, and at the end of the day, when you sit and look across the room, what are you looking at? Are you enjoying your life? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying that person? Or is it just a passing by time of life? No. I'd rather be enjoying my life. I want to enjoy that person across the room from me. It's like she was playing one of those little things on one of the little networks where a dude was like, men like to be alone.
Oh yes, that was funny. That was funny. It was on either TikTok or Instagram.
Not necessarily saying we don't want you with us, but we like to be alone. And at that same time, it goes for both ways. You know, everybody needs that space. And hey, you can sit there next to each other and do your own thing, but at the same time, respect that time.
Yeah.
Don't just look at it as just not just being here. Respect that time.
Yeah. It's like, what did he? I'm trying to remember exactly how he said it because it was so like, wow. It was like men want to be alone, but they don't want to be without you.
Yeah, to that effect. Yeah.
Something to that effect. But it made us think like, yeah, he got a point there. But in to that effect, I'm like, well, I have a lot of, you know what? That explains a lot too, because I get along with guys. It seems like sometimes a little easier than my girlfriend, not my girlfriends in particular, but girls in general, women in general. Because that's how I think, kind of, you know, I appreciate my time with you, but I also appreciate my time by myself or with.
You got to have it. It's called a peace of mind.
It's balance, right?
I don't meditate, but she does, so it's the same thing. So
you do
find your way of meditating and live with your life.
Exactly.
And understand that this is what I want to do with my free time, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
But just knowing that you have that person
and that connection
to lean on, because what I wanted that was on my little checklist, I wanted somebody who I could just be free with, just be me, no inhibitions, somebody who I could trust and feel that comfortable with to share whatever, because we talk about
whatever,
anything. It's nothing is off limits with us. We have probably talked about it. If you can name it, we probably, if you haven't, we'll probably talk about it in the future, right?
You know.
But yeah, just that
open your mind up.
Homie love a friend. That's what I wanted.
Open up. All I wanted somebody was just to be nice, beautiful. A motherly woman. I'm not finna sit here and say I wanted this woman to be like this, or be like that. Just be daring.
Oh, can I tell them the story? Oh yeah, so when we first started talking or whatever, this last time, this third go round where it's sticking. So, you know, people get to see your normal everyday routine. And so he's just observing, you know, how I come home, I get kids and I cook. Sometimes I'll start cooking in the morning. I'll throw some stuff in the crock pot. And then I work pretty close. So I might come home on my lunch break and check on it. And maybe eat that for lunch and then come home and prepare some more stuff after I get off work. And he was like, that's cute. That's real. Why are you doing all that?
I respect it.
He respected, but tell him how you told me.
Little boys at 6, 5, and they're not caring about big meals and big breakfasts, big meals that you're putting together. You spend 3 hours in the kitchen, you're almost doing too much. When the little boy they just want to play. We want to play.
They want to eat something right quick and go back to playing.
We good. We don't need the 4-course meal, and I understand everybody want to give it, and that's just the motherly tuition. Look, my mother was the same way. But at the same time, I will tell you, my mother was, oh no, y'all on your own tonight.
And I didn't stop completely,
No, still
but
do it.
it definitely freed me up and made me think about other things I could be doing. Not, and they're
Hmm.
still getting good, healthy meals, but
Trust and believe.
it's just it did free me up to start thinking about me. Like he came in and started helping me with everything and gave me time to start thinking about what I really want. And that was I had never ever had that before. Ever.
Well, hey, it's what people. What do you do with it when you get it? Do you abuse it? Do you change it? Do you look for something different? I don't get complacent. Though a person may think that, but at the same, you look for more. But at the same time, I'm not gonna try to fix something that's not broken. But at the same time, if there's something going wrong, and if something been going wrong, then at some point you're gonna have to realize this is not gonna continue on like
It's
this.
not going, yeah, because long term, I was on my way to burnout anyway. Even
Man.
though I had stopped doing, so much, I was
Hmm.
still on my way to burnout because I didn't realize how much I was doing. People don't really, especially women, we take care of so much.
They do. They do. They do. And I used to be on the road a lot, and when I used to live with my youngest daughter's mother and be on the road, and they used to have to go to basketball practice and all these other little things after school, and it's whew, you miss a lot of that. I missed
Yeah.
a lot. I got two kids, one 27, the other one's 21. Yeah, they may hate me if I get it wrong. 22. Be 22. Um, so it's hard when you're not there and being on the road a lot because I used to I move furniture. I still do. That's what I do for a living. And for about 20 years now, I've been all over this country. I've seen 10 from beginning to end. I've seen 48 states, and at this point, they're all grown, and I have a grandchild now. So the road is pretty much gone. But I still move furniture. I still go to travel state to state, but I'm just not trying to see all 48 no
No.
more.
No, we want you home.
So you miss a lot of times, and you miss a lot with your kids. And at that same point in time, you have kids thinking one side and the other side. You have issues where it's like, okay, child support, and these things. These are not the child's. The child didn't ask to be in this position
Mm-hmm.
in the first place. So whatever the mother's intentions or the father's to whichever's trying to accomplish the worst by going through this method, when it should just be we're family. And
Yeah, we work it
families
out. We
work
figure it out.
together. So whatever your perspective is on whatever you're trying to do with your life, I got you. I'm here for you. Whether it's with you, whether it's with your kids, whether it's with my kids, we all are in this together. And we all have to make sacrifices, and we all have to make this work.
Make it work.
And it's a beautiful thing when it works.
It does.
Trust me.
It is. Community unity. Let's rise together.
It's the healing.
It starts with the family, right?
Everything starts with family.
Yeah, everything.
Like I said, that's the way I am now, looking at family and how they treat people. And I mean, it's through all the good and the bad. You take it and you live with it, and you make better on it through your own life struggles.
Don't let it make you become bitter, though. That's the
And
mistake
don't let
that
it
a
break
lot of
you.
us make. Don't let it break you.
Oh yeah, oh no. Even that relationship that didn't work out, that you mad and pissed off at them, look, be thankful. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
You're actually better off now.
Take the lessons, whatever they were.
And when you find that happy one, be happy. Don't start looking at pinpointing, looking at things that happened in the past. Let it go. If you're gonna move on, move on. It's the point of a bag lady. You got too many baggage, bag me in too. So y'all running around here with bags too. So don't act like I ain't talking about you either. We are no different.
We all got baggage.
I mean, look, if you're gonna move on, move on. Let that other situation, let it go.
And it's gonna take a conscious effort.
Hey,
It takes a conscious effort, but once you
I believe that. And at the same time, it's just like when you fall off a bike, man. You fall off, you bust your kneecap, you get back up, and you take off back down the road again.
That's yourself.
Okay, now
Ouch.
here is relationship. Ouch, up. She broke my heart. Ooh, now you want to go? Don't. Treat it the same. It's all the same. It's pain, but it's all repairable.
What's your response to? I like this conversation. This is a bit of an uncomfortable conversation for a lot of people, but I like your response. I mean, let's talk about infidelity. Let's talk about
Ooh.
cheating.
Okay.
What's your response if I'm going through your phone? Are you cheating on me?
Look, seeking ye shall find. Look, what they say, knock on the devil's door enough, you be careful what you look for. If you find it, then what? Now, if you're cheating, then hey, why you can't get mad? You doing wrong. You got to do. Is that who you want? Do you want that one, or is it the one that you have? You can't have both.
Because sometimes we get caught up in, well, I mean,
Most things just a
we-
physical attraction.
we-
it's not what. It's what.
but
Do
we
you see
fall
what you
in
want, or
love,
do you want
though.
what you see?
Some of us fall hard. I guess the key is knowing what you want.
Mm-hmm. And that's
And
the thing. Want. What do you want?
What do you want?
Are you looking for? Oh, now remember, because when you're looking for, oh, so is everybody else.
Right. What do you want in particular? Do you
Find you.
What's the phrase? Yes. What's that phrase? There was a guy on your job that was like just his head turned at every. And what's that phrase you said? You just want what you see,
You
or
want.
you see. Do
you
you
either
see
see what you want or want what you see. Which is it? Because they are different.
Yes.
What you see, what you want, or do you want what you see? What you see, dang, she's fine. Well, that's what you want. What do you see? She's smiling. I like that. She's cute. I like that. She ain't all sassy. I like that. Is that what you want?
Is that what
She
you
can
want?
be sexy as
Or do
hell,
you
and
just
at the
like
same
what you
time,
see in the
loud
moment?
mouth like a mug. But you want to holler anyway because she just sexy. That ain't what you want.
So what
You
you're
want what
saying
you
is
see.
Look below the surface.
Look above the surface.
Look all around.
Because if everybody can't see it, then there is a problem. And I want it. You're beautiful. And I want everybody to see it. So therefore, what's on the inside's got to come out. It's got to be on the inside. Outside, other words, I never seen you in the first place.
So it's got to be that
So I
inner.
want the
It's got to
outside.
be coming out. Yeah.
I
it's
want you
gotta
smiling. Do you want that chick that's sitting over there smiling? Do you want that dude that's smiling? Do you want him to stand up looking like he's ready to just scar up the world?
Be approachable, huh?
I mean,
like loosen up, lighten up.
or better no,
Or
because
just-
that's what somebody might want. So you don't say don't straighten up. No, hell, keep that mean look. She likes that.
Be you, basically. That's what you're
Done
saying.
deal. Be what they want, and when you get it, you can't change it 10 years later. Look, that's what you wanted.
And if you glamour, well, nothing's wrong with makeup or anything, but you know what I'm saying. If you put forth a facade or a mask
That's what they're looking for.
the whole time, you're gonna attract whatever you're projecting, and you might as well project what's authentically you, so you can attract what is authentic to you, and that's when you know it's gonna fit.
It's not all about what they got on
So the key is to basically love you
forever.
to the utmost.
Respect yourself and respect others, just like you want it. Give what you want.
Golden rule.
All right, let's stop being all googly.
I'm gonna read another poem. Let's see.
Get to 'em.
This is sublime. Our communication is beyond words. Our connection beyond language. Our cohesiveness is infinitely growing closer to oneness, and yet still achieving singularity in each instant that our celestial bodies come into each other's orbits and gravity takes over with centrifugal force. Sublime.
Yeah,
Sublime.
I watch the show when I ain't on it.
You know, we snap it up. So, what made you? When we met, when you saw me, what made you take a second look?
I can't say. All I know is you were sitting down with a friend of mine, and it was a different scene for me because normally when you come by, you see it come by through, and everybody's over there. They're up, walking around, partying, jumping, dancing, what have you. Because this is the scene that they were having. It was at a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. I just seen. I looked. I came in, running up the stairs, and I just your peripheral catches something in the room. I don't care who you are, what it was, or what it is. You see something that's wait a minute, that's different. That oh wait a minute. So you see it.
All
And
right.
I seen her, and I seen some eyes, and it was just like whoa.
I
I kind of liked them, and so I go on to handle, take care of a situation, and I'm rushing this situation. It's like, look, man, come on, I got before these people leave, dude. I need to see what's going on down here, and I seen you.
It's funny because I never noticed you noticing me, but I noticed you. And I asked my homegirl, like, who is that? She was like, oh, that's Kanisha, baby daddy, big brother. I was like, what? Okay.
It's called peripheral vision.
Let me find out. Then I found out later. See, I didn't notice at the time, but I found out later that she came to you and she
I
said,
noticed you checking out my girl. I'm like, dude, hold on, wait a minute. I know I'm being inconspicuous. How the hell you see this? I'm outside, and you, dude. I'm getting food right now, man. My head ain't
I'm
turning.
inside in the living room
I
with
know
my
how to
plate
use my
already.
peripheral. You don't have to stare at somebody to look at somebody. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at her, but at the same time, I'm
She's very observant
okay. So
because
shoot.
I didn't notice.
Ain't
at
nobody
all.
talking. Ain't nobody saying nothing to her. Okay, so you go through your mind. You know, was something wrong with her? Is she cool? Is she not?
Is
All
somebody
right.
here with her?
Yeah, all of the above.
That was yeah. And then I told her, see, I didn't even know that took place.
Oh yeah.
And then so me and her were talking later. This is Teresa, by the way, in case y'all don't let the cat out the bag. It's it's my co-host.
What's up, co-host?
My good friend, my sis. She's actually the one who introduced us.
I love you, sis.
So what had happened was later on, I was like, "Who is that?" And she was like, "Oh, that's so and so big brother." I was like, "Oh, okay." And so yeah, I think it must have been after that she came to you then, because what did she say? Because after she asked you that, after she said, if I remember correctly, you told me she said, "I see you checking out my girl. You know I can hook that up, don't you?"
Yeah, yeah.
That
so
is
knowing
my
both sides, it was like, okay,
that
I
was
can
my
do this.
favorite line.
All right, my nigga did that. That's
You
what's
know I
happening.
can hook that up, don't you?
And
I'm
so here
like,
we are today,
and here we are today
through both our life's journeys.
through the journey.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my phone? Let's see, what time is it?
My
Oh,
man.
we doing good. We doing real good, so I can tell them the rest.
Yeah, I just don't tell too much. Cause like, dude, this we only got an hour, so we no.
Yeah, it's a long story, but we'll give you the highlights. We'll give you the highlights.
But
So
it's all about joy.
so basically, it's like we were really attracted to each other. We would see each other at our mutual friend's house, and there was nothing to it because we both had situations, but that attraction never went away.
No.
It never So the poem I read at the beginning, if y'all were tuned in at the beginning, if not, you can rewind to the beginning after this. That is actually a poem I wrote over a decade ago, over 2 decades ago. Wait,
Close to it.
close to it, but a long time ago. Okay, and that was my way of like releasing. And when I tell you, I released him and I let him go. Like I feel like somebody wiped this man from my memory because I'm gonna keep it short, but I'm not exaggerating at all. You can ask my sister. It's like I had a memory wipe, and it was like, and then what happened was like 7 years later.
Mm.
I think we met like 3 to 5 years later, and then again, then we went out of each other's lives, and then we seen each other. It was 7 years later,
Mm.
and because I moved back to Chicago and moved back
Mhm.
here to Georgia,
Mhm.
and so some time had went by,
Oh yeah.
quite a few years, and my sister said this word, and it sounds weird, but when she it sounds really weird. But once she said this word, it's like all the memories of you that I had suppressed just started flooding back to me. I have witnesses, okay? I'm not making this up. But after she said that, I don't want to say what the word was, but anyway, after she said this word, all these memories start flooding back to me. I talked her head off about you all night, like almost all night, till I went to bed that night and it was late. And then I went to work the next day, and I was talking to my homegirl at work. We shared an office at that time, and I kid you not, I talked about you all that day. I remember because it was a Tuesday, and I was
Mhm.
like, I was like, I'm about to text my homegirl and see if she talked to him because I went to work talking to my coworker about you. Because it's like out of the blue, like all these
Wow.
memories that I didn't. It was crazy. So anyway, I was like, I'm about to text my homegirl and see. So I text her. I was like, hey, you heard from Derek? And she texted me back. She was like, no, but I can if you want me to.
Heaven ain't hard to find.
Listen to him. He ain't lying. But I love my friends, man. I love my friends. That was her response. No, but I can if you want me to. And come to find out, they had lost touch. They didn't have each other's numbers.
Mm-mm.
And our other mutual friend, who's her
Mm.
best friend, they lost. He was in touch with her. They
Mhm.
lost touch, and they ended up running into each other 2 months prior and exchanging numbers again. So had they not cooked up a couple of
Whew.
months prior, we might not. I don't know, but no, it's just uncanny how everything went down, and just it was,
Circulation.
man.
Here it comes back.
You never know. You just never know. So I think the key is to just be true to yourself.
Especially.
And because what God has for you,
Mm.
it's meant for you.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Can't make nobody else happy if you ain't happy.
And nobody can block that but you.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So let's just make everybody happy
Make
and be
it
happy.
last forever.
Short
Oh,
term and long
sure.
term.
Short term
Make it
and
work.
long term.
It starts out short term. Did we make it long term?
But yeah, I just really wanted somebody I could just be comfortable with, be myself with, somebody who would appreciate me for me. And I knew
Mm-hmm.
I needed to appreciate myself in order to attract that.
Good, good. I'm glad I was that one. I am that one.
Yes,
Will be that one
yes,
to
you are.
stay.
Hello. Yes, you are. You better believe it. I ain't going
What's up,
nowhere.
world?
Hey, y'all. And you know what?
Mm.
If you are tuned in live, you can give us a call here. We love to take a call if you have any questions, any comments, any feedback. We do love feedback as well. What do y'all want to talk about? You can give us a call at 470-412-0917. We have a few more minutes here to go, about 19 minutes to go on the air. If y'all want to give us a call, if you have any questions,
Live
any shout
on the
outs,
air.
give us a call here, Poetic Levitation Live, 470
Um,
412 0917. 470-412-0917. All right, now with those tones, get me in a meditative state. You know it don't take long for me to tune in. Okay, I want to read another one. I want to read another one. I should let you pick it. Let's see. Nope.
Close your eyes and open the book of knowledge and just point.
Close your
It was led that way, so
eyes.
let it go that way.
Thunder and rain.
Mm.
I want to immerse myself in you. Drink from your living waters. I want to flow with your tide down the river of life. I want you to wash away all my cares and cleanse and purify me. Bathe me in your love. Soak me in your mercy continuously. Water me with truth so that I grow. Rain down your wisdom so that I know. Shower me with blessings, and I will sow. Drench me with you. I'll always want more. Your rain soothes me, calms my every care. Thunder's my favorite sound. It reminds me that you're there. Fill me to the brim with Him. I want you overflowing from me, touching everything about me. I won't keep myself from you. Your tide refreshes my mind. Your flow keeps me in line. Oh, and I like it. Your surf keeps me going, even when it seems low and I don't feel so close. All I have to do is remember who's most high, and I can get swept away in a torrential rain, a downpour, or even a light mist. I love your thunder and rain. It leaves me feeling like I've just been kissed. Thunder and rain, ladies and gentlemen. Thunder and rain. All right. Who likes a good storm? I know I do.
All right, it's hot in here. Hey, can you turn up the AC?
It's getting hot in here. So, did y'all see Nelly performance at the BET Awards? And the dancer.
Okay, now I just said it's getting hot in
she
here.
was snapping. I wish I could. I need to pull it up on my Instagram.
You don't. We need to go ahead and just have a good time. We gonna leave that where it was.
I'm gonna leave that there. We're gonna leave that there. I set that there. It's all right.
That poem might set off the wrong
vibe, the wrong
no, we can only set off a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
Only good vibes.
But we're gonna leave that one alone. Hey.
My passion. Love is my passion. My passion is love. At times misplaced or misused, but now purposely aimed. My love is cocked and ready, and I'm firing at will. My passion is love.
Watch out now.
That was page 80 from my book, This Journey So Far, y'all.
Don't make me lose my mind up in here. Now let's just keep this all...
Keep it all...
poetic.
Copacetic. Keep it family oriented.
Yes. Let's levitate with niceness.
Family friendly. Don't go off the deep end now.
Too late.
That's what we do on this show. We dive deep, but
Yes,
hey,
deep.
Come on.
Go there.
But I thank you for coming to the show. Finally,
Man, me too.
It's been a long time. You finally came on the show again. Yay!
Yes, and she did say again. Okay, everybody. Just because I ain't show myself, I was here.
Yeah, because you've been here. You wouldn't come in front of the camera too much. That's all right.
Yeah, sound like that.
You ain't shy at all.
Man, I am.
Get out of here.
I don't care. Millions of people gonna be looking at this, man. They might say something they don't like.
Oh Lord, you know what? What you tell me?
I'm a chief, so it don't matter. That right, for sure. Y'all better believe it. Handcuffs, crazy glue on their lip.
Up against the wall.
Stay ahead of the game.
Stay ahead of the game. Don't fall behind.
Keep
Stay
your
ready.
purpose in mind.
Stay ready. You never had to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that.
Hey, you gotta be ready.
You said that. I'm still working on this time thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep up.
Gotta be ready for whatever. You never know what's gonna happen. When that light come on, hey, action. How you doing?
We went to a birthday party last night.
Man, had me out past my curfew.
Boy, we ain't been out that late in a minute.
Dude, I don't do that. Then you gotta get up and go to work.
And
man,
he doesn't do clubs at all.
Man,
at all. Dude. I was happy to get that birthday invitation because I'm always game to go dance. It's like, yeah, he gonna come with me. Come on, boo, let's go dance.
Man, clubs are cool, but that clubs are for who? It ain't for me.
Nah,
I'm good.
It's not a every day, every week, every month, or
But
even
I do
every year
enjoy
thing.
the presence of other people, and I enjoy myself. I will tell you that.
We
I enjoy
did,
myself.
we did. We had fun on the dance floor.
As long as it ain't crazy and wild, I'm cool with all that.
Yeah.
Nobody got no issues. You know, when it's like that, man, you can enjoy yourself. It was a peaceful environment. Hey, it's a place. Monticello, y'all. That's where we was at.
That's where we went last night. Yeah,
So y'all
for our
go
friend's
there,
birthday party.
hang out. It's a nice place, man. You get to hang out outside. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
they
cool.
do have a little patio area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was neat. It was neat. I liked
Mhm.
it. I liked it.
I liked it even better 'cause it was around the corner from my house.
Right.
One of those things would say, boy, if I could have drunk, man, if I was drinking and only had to go around the corner,
Right.
I
And we
might have
didn't
made
even
it.
drink. We drank water all night.
can you believe
Which
that? Who
is
goes to a
good.
club and drink water?
It was so refreshing, though. I needed that water. I needed every bit of that
Man.
water, and no, I need some more. Come on now.
Look,
Man, look, I'm sipping right now.
everybody turning up. Hey, let me get a bottle of water. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ain't no shame in my game. I'm gonna be healthy.
So y'all hear all this laughter, find it in your relationship.
That's
Keep
it.
it.
That's it.
You got to keep it. You got to have it. You got to keep it.
And communication. We probably already said that, but like
Man.
we communicate like a mug.
But when people say communication, that don't mean you have to tell them each and every dang thing that come across your mind. Man, look, man, just be open-minded with communication. Be
Yeah.
open-minded.
Yeah. And be transparent.
Let
like,
them be free.
Yeah, be free, be you. If you can't be yourself with the person, then you have to ask yourself,
You're
is
really
that
not
what you want?
enjoying that person.
No.
You don't have what you want. You just have what you seen. Holla.
Come on now.
Man, make some noise. That's why I'm a chief, man.
Jeez.
That's why we got the record for making noise.
My homeboy.
Let it be heard. So y'all hear this message. Get your mind right. Soak it up.
Free your
Live,
mind.
love,
Man.
laugh, have fun.
Look for things to appreciate on purpose. That's my
For
secret.
real though.
That's my secret.
Ah,
And I'm a little silly too, so that helps.
yeah.
And I like other.
Have a little sense of humor.
People who can
Lot
be-
of sense of humor.
Got
Lot
to.
of sense of
Got to. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. Because it's going to be some things it's worthy of laughing at.
Dude, we do this shit
I
every
mean,
day.
if you can't laugh at yourself,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, got a story for us.
No.
You can tell one of mine. I don't mind. Oh, let me think of one. Nah, some of them I don't want to.
No, if we knew all that. No.
But no, last night was fun though. We got
Yeah.
our boogie on.
Got to dance on the dance floor and
Did
got
little
to see
people
people.
watching. Yeah.
man, some of y'all need a room.
Right?
Yeah.
On the dance floor going crazy.
Man. And in the midst of you, and you know what? A lot of those people were doing things that were just, yeah, crazy.
Look.
But at the same time,
They were having fun.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And if you have beauty, respect it. And if you see somebody with beauty, respect it.
That's it.
You can look at it, but you don't have to be annoying while you look at it.
Right.
You don't have to observe it and
Like a hater.
yes,
Or a
or
troll.
disrespectful. Oh God, you know, man, that dude got a good one over there. Damn. Okay, now you move on. Some fools just stand there and be like,
It was a lot of that gawking, yes. It was, yeah. It was a lot going on. It was fun, though.
man, it was exciting.
You can tell we don't go out much.
I don't catch for it.
Uh-uh.
Man, I was clubbing when I was 14 and 15 years old, dude.
And
I'm
see-
49 now. I don't care.
And I can't say that the club is necessarily my scene either.
And if
That's
I
why I
wasn't
need.
at a club, I was 10 and 9 at a birthday party, at the house parties.
Right.
Holler at your boy.
Now that used to be the thing right there, the
Man,
house parties.
shoot.
So I need to
Fun.
find a good dance class. So if y'all have any suggestions for me in Atlanta, I do love Dance 411. I will be going back there as well. But if you know of
Mm-hmm.
any other places that do like African dance, hip hop, or any sort of modern dance, if y'all have any suggestions, please hit us in the comments below because I'm looking for a place to go.
Get your boogie on.
Get my
Get your
boogie on. Get my boogie on because I can't have my boo up
Mm-hmm.
and we can't be up in the club like that. That was fun last night, but that's not going to happen
Man.
often.
Uh-uh. I'm that player that play the wall, y'all.
And we still
Mm-hmm.
had fun. It's all right.
I'm going to lean with it, rock with it. That's it. Hey,
Do your little two
yeah,
step.
that's it. All right, I'm good.
Do your two step. I do all the.
It ain't like it is in here, boy. It get hot in there, man. Ain't enough AC up in that joint.
Man, there was some AC in there. We wouldn't have made it.
I wasn't feeling it. Not when you're sweating, man. Look, look, come on, man. No,
Oh.
I'm not even dancing. I'm sweating like I was.
And that's the other thing. I do not remember when I was younger. I don't remember my ears ringing the way that they run. I mean, I do remember them
that shit was
ringing
crazy.
after we leave the club.
Oh, it was
After we left the
crazy.
club back in the day, but not the way they was ringing last night.
Man, I done fell asleep in the club with my head on the speaker, so I know what that one was
And
different.
we weren't that close to the speaker. Not
that
like
mug was different, but it
Yeah.
was great. It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
I got over the ringing though. Trust me.
Oh yeah, we got over it.
Man,
It was a fun time. Thank
make
y'all.
time for yourselves. Make time for each other.
Make time for you and balance.
Enjoy it.
Balance and appreciation.
Every moment that y'all spend, treasure that shit. Treasure it.
Treasure it. Treasure it.
It's a
treasure it.
moment that you'll always remember. You don't remember. You don't want to remember bad things. All the bad things. More bad than good. But
You
if
gotta-
you treasure that moment that y'all spent when y'all was just sitting there and just laughing, man, tomorrow becomes a brighter day because you can look back on it.
Yeah. And another thing I want to add to that too is you got to fill your own cup. Because a lot of people are getting into a relationship just basically looking for their cup to be filled. What can you give to me? What can you add to me while not really considering what they bring to the relationship?
Exactly.
So that's something to think about for all of us because I mean, that's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of it.
It's the value.
You got to know what you want, what you bring, what you're willing to bring to the table, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate, and what you want, you have to be willing to give.
Most importantly.
You have to be
It's all
willing
about
to give.
giving.
Yeah.
Give that attention. Give that love.
Give, and
Give.
you shall receive.
Give the light.
Good measure, pressed down,
Running over.
shaken together, running over.
Oh, I jumped the gun. It don't matter. It's all coming. So bring it on. Bring it on. Get it up.
Yeah.
Enjoy what you do. Enjoy what you have.
That's it. Know what you want. What you want.
You. That's why I got you.
Hey. I wasn't asking, but that's always nice to hear. always. I know that we are abundantly blessed
Mm-hmm.
and highly favored, and we want to spread the love.
And enjoy it.
We want to spread the love, you know?
So what's next on our agenda?
Next on
Man,
our
how do y'all do this
agenda,
show every day for a whole hour just talking about whatever?
man, we just talk, man. We like to run our mouths. It's all right.
I guess that. No wonder I never came on. So I don't like to talk a lot.
You don't like to talk a lot. Yeah, you are a man of. Well, I
We
mean,
do. We talk, but after a while, it's like, okay, it becomes explicit. Then you be like, okay, I'm ready to get off script here. I'm ready to let my mind
I'm
be
ready to
free.
let loose.
I'm ready to do
You
what
ready to
I
let-
do.
He don't want to censor himself, but speak your
Man.
mind, man.
I can't, because this ain't the Snoop Dogg show where you can do what you want to do during the show.
Oh,
Do
I know what
do.
you want to do.
Holla at your boy. Hey, everybody. Hey, world.
That's all right. We'll be going in a few minutes.
Oh,
Look,
man,
now-
look.
but thank
I
y'all
ain't worried
so
about
much.
them minutes. I'm enjoying the minutes that I have right now. Trying to find
That's
something
right.
to talk about on the show so it don't seem so scripted. You know?
It's not scripted, and I think
know.
people
I love that shit.
pick up on that. I love it.
Mhm.
So we're planning a celebration. One day we're gonna, me and you. I'm talking to the audience about me and you.
Oh,
We're going to have a celebration, and we're going to call it, but I guess it'll be our wedding reception. It's going to be called the Midwest Connection.
ooh. Man, y'all ain't ready for them tornadoes?
The Windy City in
Man,
Kansas City, tornadoes. What?
them
Get
chicks and
together.
bears, what y'all know about that? Man, look, we gonna party up in there.
It's going
Mm.
down.
Always.
It's going down.
See, that's how we celebrate. We bring it all together. Whatever it is, whatever you are, wherever you are. Stay together. Keep it together. Keep it family. Keep it real, most important. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Stop trying to look for what everybody else got. Be for what you want. Be for who you are. Be true to yourself first of all, and then everything else will fall in place.
That's it. Be true to you. Get in alignment with you, and everything else will fall into. Seek ye first the kingdom and all these things, and His righteousness. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't know people like how, but it is.
What do you mean?
That's
what
what
do you mean?
that's what alignment is.
It's perspective.
Thinking on higher things, basically. Like we did talk about that earlier. Thank you for saying that word, perspective. Perspective is everything.
Wow, I said something good, y'all.
You always do.
Holla at your boy.
You always do. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to Poetic Levitation Live. Thank y'all for joining me and my very, very, very special guest,
Man, stop. Keep it coming. Keep it
Mr. Derek Hamilton, my boo, my fiance,
coming. Holla. Keep it. Stay tuned.
my kids' bonus dad,
Mhm.
my coach.
My
Seriously,
friends,
for
my
real,
family.
for real. My coach. He is my coach. Like, I be needing some coaching, y'all. He coached me too.
Well, hey, she's my practitioner coach.
Hey, we do what we gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it balanced. Keep it copacetic.
Keep
Keep
it real.
Keep building one another up.
Keep
Not
moving forward.
forward.
Stop looking back,
Let the past go. Let the past be the past.
unless it's gonna build your future.
Keep it moving forward. Thanks again for tuning in. This has been Poetic Levitation Live, y'all. We love y'all. Tune in next time.
Man, we're gonna do this again, y'all, on a bigger subject. Yeah, what you say? What you mean, bigger subject?
What's bigger than love? I mean, come on,
Right.
everybody needs love, right?
I guess. Yay!
Love.
Got to have love.
So many people use your name in vain. Love. Those who
Sweet
have faith in
love.
you sometimes go astray. Love. Through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love. For better or worse, I still will choose you first. Thanks for tuning in. See y'all next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Check us out on Poetic Levitation Live. No, poeticlevitation.com for the rebroadcast. Thank you for joining us here if you joined us on Facebook Live or if you joined us on YouTube. Join us again next time, and we look forward to that time. Until then, free your mind, and the rest will follow.
Peace.
God is love.
Go Chiefs!
Go Bears.